So my name is Dr. Alka Chopra Madan, and I am the founder of a women organization. It's called Global Women Power. So I will just talk about, today's topic is guarantees. So I will just say about myself that I myself has become quite an industry in myself. I'm not Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, but I'm a good example for small business owners. So I came here in 21 years ago to Bay Area from India, not knowing the computers and whatever Bay Area is supposed to be known for, Silicon Valley. And I started developing business one after the other. So in today's date, I have 10 running businesses. And when I started my businesses, my idea was that, I will not be running those businesses. So I will say that is the biggest successful point, that I am out of my businesses. I see them running. So that is where, I will just walk you through for the story, like you're starting the business, maybe you're in the middle of the business, but then always keep the end in the sight. If you think that you are going to end up with your business when you're old and you cannot replace yourself, so you're not on the right track. That is extremely important. So I am also a doctorate in metaphysics. So metaphysics is a kind of a spiritual world, and we are talking about the physical world. So I will try to draw a parallel between both of them, and you may like it because my ideas will be totally kind of new for you, because they are not ideas which are mentioned in magazines or like 5 ways to step up your business, things like that. They're very holistic and natural, and I will like to add the word guaranteed too, because I have seen it over and over happening. So in today's date, if you give me a business and ask me to expand, I will take 1 month. I will take 1 month to get the result and get it going. So that is the kind of certainty I received while developing one business after the other. So what I want to say is that, when a businessman, he does mechanics, mechanics like repeat the same thing over and over, but he has to end to a magic, where he becomes a magician, where people will ask you, how did you do it? You say, I don't know, I just do it. So that is your end goal of running a business. You become a magician. So first tip which I will like to give, for which also I will use the guaranteed word. The first tip is I use a formula. It's called non-existence formula. So in non-existence formula, what you do is you outflow. So I use an equation. It's called outflow is equal to inflow. So every day, I just outflow one way or the other. Make cold calls, email marketing, text marketing, whatever, or meeting with people. So what we do is, most of the time, our focus, it remains on inflow. What are we getting in? And that brings us flow. So the first business which I started doing, that was construction business. Nobody can think of a woman doing construction business. I just made flyers that we do remodeling, we remodel your bathrooms. And I made those flyers and started going out and distributing to the shopkeepers and also putting on the notice boards of the temples, mosques and other places. And every time I come home, because that was not the period of cell phones, and I will ask, did somebody call this? Nobody called. So the idea at that point, if nobody is calling, go back out again. Don't sit and think why nobody called, because an outflow hasn't happened. Outflow more. So we outflow more, and then magically somebody will call, somebody will give business to you. And after 3-4 days, we got first call, and that person wanted 2 bathrooms to be remodeled. And our first order was for $17,000 per bathroom. And the flyers were for $20. And you see that I wasn't a general contractor. So after getting the lead, so this is also one thing, first sell the business, then bring the people in to deliver the business. I just got one general contractor, took him along with me. He just estimated, gave the estimate. I went to Craigslist, hired crew, and said, I have a job. So from there I started building up, and eventually we built up a business from 2000 to 2007. It was called Bay Area Construction. But when I was doing construction business, I realized that I cannot even put a nail in the wall. So I wanted, because my construction workers, like you can tell, they disappear overnight. They go for vacation, they never come back, It's a very painful business. The only good point about construction business is that you can deliver a done product. Okay, room is done. That's very satisfying. So I thought, started doing something which I know, and that was immigration business. Immigration. So then I started developing that. So I saw the pain point of the industry. The pain point was the attorneys, when they sit on an application, so then it's very hard to get to them, and they charge for everything, for call, for email, for fax. So I said, no, I'm not charging for everything, and I'm always available on the phone 24/7. So as a result, we started developing that business. So about my skill is, I start business from zero money. I never think that I need money to start a business. So that business also, I just started from zero money, and my highest ever was $6 million before the economy crashed in 2008. Third thing which I realized, which I want to share with you, is that when you start a business, you have a vision. But when you start running the business, you start losing your vision, because every day you're running the business. So that's what I took a break from. I said, no, don't let my vision occlude. And I will share a secret. In my immigration business, I never filled even one form. I always wanted somebody to help me, and as a result, I developed people. Those who fill up the forms, I just get the business in. And then think the next thing, who will we be supporting? So we started supporting attorneys that don't hire people. We will help you outsource your work to us. So as a result, now Bay Area Immigration Services is almost in all the state I have opened, like Texas Area Immigration Service, Tracy Immigration Service, Sacramento Immigration Service. So wherever I go, I just open a business and hire somebody, train them, and they start working. So this is how a visionary should never occlude the vision. That is what a small business person loses, because he has to deliver. I will take a pause. Any questions? The idea of doing everything by yourself is the number one killer for a business person. Always look for people, those who can help you, and start sharing your profit, because you will eventually end up making that much money only. And now similarly, like I see there are so many people, those who are in web designing business over here, because this is the new trend. Every business has to go on the website, and people are catering to that service. So I look for the ruin of the industry. The ruin of the web business industry is that, if you depend on somebody, if you make 10 calls to a new client, they all have people, those who have left the job in between. Previous web developers, they left the job in between. They didn't do a good job. So that's where you come in, and then you start saying that I will do a better job. So that is the same problem construction industry has. Construction industry also, if you talk to the clients, they have the same pain point. We hired XYZ, he did not do a good job. And then they don't trust you. They look at your license, they look at blah blah, and then they are always doubting. Same goes for the web industry. But once you win up their confidence, they never let you go, and they keep adding to their business, one thing after the other, one thing after the other. Can you do this? Can you extend the wall? Can you add cabinets? They don't let you go. So people, those who are free, they're not delivering a good product. So once a guy told me, he said, the only thing which will make you exceptional in your business, deliver on time. He says, you will find many people, and that will be the main out point they will have, that they will not be delivering on time. So that one, and then another second part is keep polishing your product. If you are a carpet installer, right? Carpet cleaner, So you are offering one service, then you keep on polishing your service. People are going for organic cleaning. How can you add that to it? And you will find different kind of client for that. So that way, keep polishing your product over and over, and then you are doing different business. Like, what is your business? Computer repair. And then, computer repair, my computer is gone bad, and I take days before I come to you. You can add some mobile service for that. We come to your home, and then you just keep on polishing your product, adding on and on. So when I call, so now in my capacity, people call me, do you know a boy for my daughter? Matchmaking. I never say no, I say yeah, okay. What does your daughter do? And then I start thinking, how can I match? And then a maid service. Do you know a maid? And a realtor. So I say that I have become an industry, like a Craigslist, But for any person who comes in, I just always offer some help. Then I created my niche because I realized that, women have an urge to expand in the business and have an urge to expand in their career, but they do not get enough support from the family. So I started with non-profit called Global Women Power, and in this, I have made a network of women all across, in high tech and also in all the industries, where one woman helps another woman. And as a result, till now, we have helped about 2,000 plus women find jobs, helping a bartender learn computers and change her career. Helping a cleaning woman change her career. So that's how you just keep on enhancing your skill as a business person. That is also most important thing. Last but the most important part which I want to share is that the expansion of the business stalls because you don't invest in yourself. You may invest in your clothes and your car and your house, but you don't invest in yourself. Because with time you get multiple failures, losses. That starts changing your thinking. You start becoming a little bitter about the whole thing. And you start becoming a little impatient with the new clients. So that is what I say, invest in yourself. Sit down and then start cleaning. Your memory is full. That's how I say. Now your memory is full. You have to sit down, defrag your computer, take out the corrupt files. You don't need them. Reboot, spare your memory units and be fresh. So your own fears are the most important things which you need to overcome in order to expand your business, and which is mostly overlooked. So in my success story, I will say that, about 2 years ago, one day I just realized that, okay, I'm done. No more business. No more chasing money. Because this feeling also is very important for you to have after a job that I am done, after a day that I am done, after a month that I am done, like pat your back, and then after a year you should feel that I am done. Because this feeling you never give to yourself. And as soon as I said I'm done, I'm not chasing money, guess what? I'm making more money. Making more money, more recognition, more followers, more expansion. And this is how it works. So that is what I'm saying is magic. So every day when you close your books, you count dollars, you should also count the energy units you still have with you. Are you depleting your energy units and just making dollars, or you're having your energy units? That is the last but the most important point to say. Good?